At first, I didn't like
On Diddy Combs in the wake of more than 100 new assault allegations.
New revelations from the FBI have surfaced, allegedly linking Jennifer Lopez to Diddy following his recent arrest. Along with the startling claims, several past photos of the duo have emerged, reigniting discussions about their tumultuous history. As the internet buzzes with speculation, fans are left wondering, what does this relationship mean for both stars, and how will it impact their public personas? Could these connections reveal deeper insights into Diddy's current legal troubles, or are they merely a flashback to a bygone era? So, join us as we discuss the implications of these revelations and what they could mean for Jennifer Lopez and Diddy moving forward. White parties and list being revealed. Diddy was a prominent figure in the music scene during the 2000s, collaborating with big names like Usher, Mary J. Blige, and Jennifer Lopez. Beyond his music career, Diddy became famous for his extravagant white parties, which were the hottest events for celebrities to attend. From 1998 to 2009, these parties were all the rage.
We're gonna turn this into a party. Come on, ladies.
All that bullshit you kick, player hating from the side.
Oh, yeah.
Starting in the Hamptons and later moving to luxurious locations like Beverly Hills and Saint-Tropez. The idea was simple yet iconic. Everyone wore all white, and the decorations followed suit. Diddy explained to Oprah in 2006 that the dress code aimed to strip away everyone's image and make guests feel equal. His parties brought together old money New Yorkers and music stars, creating a unique and lively atmosphere. Diddy believed these gatherings helped break down racial and generational barriers. The first white party took place on Labor Day weekend, September 7, 1998. It was a relaxed barbecue at Diddy's new home in the Hamptons, with about 200 guests. The guest list was impressive, featuring a mix of Harlem locals, socialites, and stars like Leonardo DiCaprio. The last white party happened on July 4th, 2009, in Beverly Hills. Co-hosted by Ashton Kutcher, this event also served as a charity fundraiser for Malaria No More, bringing together celebrities like Khloe Kardashian and Nicole Scherzinger.
Even if you were a fan or not, I think everybody felt a connection towards him. He inspired you in some way.
However, with Diddy now facing serious allegations related to trafficking and racketeering, many people are looking back at the glamorous image of these famous white parties with a different perspective. Moreover, a so-called official list of attendees from Diddy's white parties has gone viral on X after his arrest. On October 3rd, a user named 1M0Cool tweeted, "They finally dropped P. Diddy list. Enjoy because all of them are going to jail." The post featured a document naming various celebrities and politicians, quickly capturing the attention of many users. The list included prominent names like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, Naomi Campbell, Mary J. Blige, and Leonardo DiCaprio. Other notable figures mentioned were Serena Williams, Jada Pinkett Smith, Oprah Winfrey, Lenny Kravitz, Post Malone, Snoop Dogg, Lewis Hamilton, Chris Rock, Dr. Dre, Gigi Hadid, Diplo, Offset, Saweetie, and even Prince Harry. Among the more surprising names were Vice President Kamala Harris and other significant figures like Mark Wahlberg, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie of York, Miguel Normani, Rahm Emanuel, John Kerry, and Deval Patrick. The document claimed to list a total of 107 names. The tweet featuring this list quickly gained nearly 3.3 million views, showcasing how fast information can spread on social media. At first glance, the document appeared convincing, but it's crucial to note that it is not authentic. An unknown person created this fake list, possibly as a joke or to create drama, but it soon escalated into a more serious topic. Interestingly, beside Jennifer Lopez's name, there's a note that reads, "Jennifer Lopez, who has been seen at Diddy's parties even after their breakup, kept her spot on the guest list for years." Jennifer Lopez and Diddy were one of the most talked about couples in the late 90s. They dated from 1999 to 2001, making headlines everywhere, especially after the infamous 1999 nightclub shooting. Despite the drama, they remained a powerful pair for a time. Their relationship eventually ended, but their story still fascinates many. So what really went down during their time together? Could this past still impact their lives today? Yeah, let's talk about it now. Diddy and Jennifer begin their romance. In the late 1990s, Jennifer Lopez and Sean Diddy Combs became one of Hollywood's most glamorous couples, drawing attention from fans and media alike. Their story began in 1999 when they met on the set of Lopez's music video for her hit song, If You Had My Love. At that time, Lopez was enjoying great success with her debut and her growing film career. Diddy, a well-known figure in the music world as a producer and rapper, felt an instant connection with Lopez. Their relationship grew quickly, even though they came from different backgrounds and had different personalities. Lopez, who valued family, often felt a bit overwhelmed by Diddy's big and flashy lifestyle. In the beginning, she even admitted in interviews that she didn't really like him, calling him very different from her.
I didn't like him because, Sean and I were very different that way. I was very, family-oriented and kind of a...
But as they spent more time together, they discovered their shared love for music and entertainment, which drew them closer. This growing attraction turned their friendship into a high-profile romance that quickly became one of Hollywood's hottest stories. Their relationship was marked by glamorous appearances at major events, with one of the most memorable moments happening at the 42nd Annual Grammy Awards in February 2000. Lopez stole the spotlight when she wore a stunning green Versace dress, which became an iconic symbol of their relationship. This unforgettable night helped solidify their status as a beloved celebrity couple, making them a popular subject for tabloids and entertainment news. However, their romance wasn't without its challenges. Diddy's wild lifestyle, which often included late-night parties and a busy schedule, often clashed with Lopez's wish for a more stable life. Over time, Lopez shared the emotional struggles she faced during their time together, especially regarding Diddy's infidelity. This lack of faithfulness became a major source of heartache for her, and ultimately led to their breakup in 2001 after dating for 2 years. In 2003, 2 years after they split, Lopez looked back on their relationship in an interview with Vibe. She noted that it was the first time she had been with someone who wasn't loyal. Although she never caught Diddy cheating, she sensed his unfaithfulness through his frequent late nights out. Lopez described her feelings of heartbreak, saying, "I was in this relationship with Puff where I was totally crying and going crazy. It really turned my life upside down." Their breakup was just as public as their romance, with both Lopez and Diddy discussing it in interviews. Lopez talked openly about the emotional pain she endured, describing moments when she felt disrespected. Despite the difficulties, they managed to stay friends after their relationship ended. In later interviews, they occasionally spoke kindly about one another, showing that they still valued the good times they had shared. Well, the infamous New York gunfire incident occurred in 1999 at a nightclub where Jennifer Lopez was present with Diddy. A shooting broke out, leading to chaos and confusion. Diddy was arrested but claimed he wasn't involved. What really happened that night? How did it impact Lopez's career? Let's talk about it. The infamous New York club gunfire. Lopez and Diddy had been together for 2.5 years after her divorce from restaurant worker Ohani Noah. On December 28, 1999, they attended a party called Hot Chocolate at Club New York in Midtown, where DJ Goldfinger was playing. The event was to celebrate the upcoming album of rapper Shine, who was signed to Combs Bad Boy Entertainment. Around 2:20 a.m., as Lopez was leaving, Diddy, holding a champagne bottle, accidentally knocked a drink from another guest's hand.
Celebration. Drink champs, baby. I got my jury tucked in. Drink champs. That's what I said.
That guest, Matthew Allen, known as Scar, was not happy about it. Reports differ on whether Diddy threw his money at Scar like confetti or if Scar tossed stacks of cash at Diddy. Either way, it led to insults about Diddy's wealth, and clubgoers quickly scrambled to grab the money. Things escalated and shots rang out, one allegedly from a gun belonging to Diddy. 3 people in the club were hurt, including a woman who was shot in the face. Lopez and Diddy tried to escape in a 1999 Lincoln Navigator, but ran a red light and were pulled over by police. They were found with a stolen 9mm handgun in the trunk and were arrested. Lopez's nightmare continued as she spent 14 hours in a cell where she reportedly cried and sobbed. One police officer described her as a beautiful woman, but noted she looked quite plain at that moment.
Like, okay, here's the Latin girl, she can do these type of roles. Everything was for like a rosy.
Eventually, the charges against both Lopez and Diddy were dropped, but rumors about their relationship ending swirled after the incident. Shine, the rapper whose album never made it big, was linked to the shooting and served 9 years in prison. Lopez and Diddy broke up on Valentine's Day in 2001. The incident also prompted Diddy to change his name, wanting to distance himself from his troubled past. "When I come back, I am changing the name. No more Puff Daddy," he told MTV News in 2001. "You know, out with the old. We've done enough with the Puff Daddy name." Diddy and Jennifer Lopez have sparked buzz with their viral photos, especially from Diddy's iconic white party where they were seen hugging and enjoying each other's company. These images reignited old memories of their relationship. What do you think about their ongoing connection? Could this mean a rekindling of their romance? Let's delve into it. The viral pictures of Diddy with Jennifer Lopez, who was in a relationship with Diddy from 9mm to 2001, was seen enjoying the rapper's 4th of July party in 2000. In one throwback photo, the former couple snuggled together on a large bed piled with white pillows. Lopez beamed in a stylish blue dress and strappy silver heels, while Diddy held a drink, looking relaxed in a red shirt and white pants. Another picture showed Diddy and Lopez lounging with a group of A-list guests, including the late R&B star Aaliyah. Though Lopez has stayed quiet about her past with Diddy, fans remembered an interview on The Wendy Williams Show, where her mother, Guadalupe Rodriguez, strongly advised her against getting back together with him. Moreover, in 2018, as Jennifer Lopez wrapped up her successful All I Have residency at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas, she reconnected with her ex-boyfriend Diddy. At the after-party at Mr. Chow in Caesar's Palace, the two shared warm conversations and hugs. Lopez dazzled in a sparkly jumpsuit with hoop earrings, while Diddy kept it laid back in a denim jacket. Showing that there were no hard feelings, Diddy and Lopez's then boyfriend, Alex Rodriguez, were seen shaking hands and chatting while Lopez smiled brightly. At the lively after-party, Diddy enjoyed some Ciroc and mingled with stars like Evan Ross and Anthony Anderson. The dance floor was packed with celebrities, including Ashley Graham, Gayle King, Vanessa Hudgens, Tiffany Haddish, Ben Baller, Adrienne Bailon, and Jeannie Mai. By 2006, Diddy reflected on their past, saying, "She was one of my girlfriends, and the most highly publicized one. But I've been blessed to go out with a couple of great women, and she was one of the great ones." In a 2017 interview, he added that Lopez was without a doubt one of his great loves. Suge Knight recently claimed that tapes featuring Jennifer Lopez were seized during FBI raids on Diddy's homes. He suggested these tapes might reveal her past involvement in a 1999 nightclub incident.
I was shot in my face, and I never expected to be a part.
What impact could this revelation have on Lopez and Ben Affleck's relationship? Will this change how fans view her past? Let's discuss further. Jennifer Lopez tapes exposed. Suge Knight, the former record executive and convicted felon, suggests that the rumored divorce between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck may stem from Lopez's appearance in tapes seized by the FBI during recent raids on Sean Diddy Combs' properties. In a new episode of his podcast, Collect Calls with Suge Knight, he claims that the FBI found videos featuring Lopez while searching Diddy's homes. He referenced her involvement in a 1999 nightclub shooting where rapper Moses Shine Barrow took the blame. Knight stated, "They raid Puffy's house and find all these videos of J-Lo doing this and J-Lo doing that. They know J-Lo lied about the gun being Shine's, ruining his life while she knew it was Puffy's." Currently serving time for a fatal hit and run, Knight believes that Affleck now has access to these tapes, which he thinks have put a strain on their marriage. "I'm sure the FBI showed him some things about his wife," he said. Amid ongoing rumors about Affleck and Lopez's split, Affleck has reportedly moved out of their $60 million Beverly Hills home, which they are said to be quietly trying to sell. Knight shared his perspective, saying, "That's a man who had a good life. She brought all that extra drama into his life, and now he wants out." Affleck and Lopez first got together in 2002 after starring in the film Giggly. They planned to marry in 2003 but called it off and broke up in 2004. After marrying and having children with others, they reunited and wed again in 2022. Now that we've covered the drama surrounding Diddy and Jennifer Lopez, let's dive into the latest developments in the case. With ongoing investigations and new allegations emerging, how might these changes affect Lopez's career? What's next for Diddy amid these challenges? Let's talk about it now. New updates on Diddy's case. The raids come as Diddy faces a growing list of civil lawsuits accusing him of mistreatment and misconduct over the past 30 years. He was arrested on September 16th, with the grand jury indictment released the next day. Diddy has denied all allegations and is currently in custody after being denied bail twice. On September 30th, it was reported that he added two prominent attorneys, Anthony Rico and Alexandra Shapiro, to his legal team. By October 8th, Diddy filed a third appeal for bond release while awaiting trial, claiming he poses no conceivable flight risk. While federal authorities have been tight-lipped about the raids, reports suggest they are part of an ongoing trafficking investigation. The inquiry has reportedly expanded to include possible witness intimidation, unlawful conduct, and firearms offenses. Diddy's mother, Janice Smalls Combs, has spoken out against the allegations, calling the investigation a public lynching based on lies for financial gain. She did acknowledge a video from 2016 showing Diddy involved in a physical altercation with his former girlfriend, which he described as inexcusable in May. As he awaits trial, Diddy remains in jail. After a bail request on September 17th was denied, his lawyers proposed a $50 million bail package with GPS monitoring, and strict visitor restrictions. But this was also rejected. U.S. District Judge Andrew L. Carter stated the plan was insufficient to ensure community safety and the integrity of the case, agreeing with prosecutors that no conditions could prevent Diddy from potentially threatening or harming witnesses.
As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated.
Let's talk about one of the most shocking scandals shaking up Hollywood: Diddy's list. It all started with the arrest of Sean "Diddy" Combs, the music mogul behind Bad Boy Records. His name has been associated with several shocking allegations, including racketeering and running a criminal enterprise. But when a supposed list of high-profile associates linked to his activities started circulating on social media, things got even more intense. Celebrities, A-list stars, and powerful figures are now under scrutiny. So, what's on this list, and why does it matter? The infamous list and its social media storm. In September 2024, Diddy was indicted on serious charges related to and organized crime. Shortly after, a list started to circulate on social media, allegedly containing the names of people connected to his illegal activities. This so-called Diddy's list quickly became a trending topic on platforms like Twitter and TikTok, where users speculated about its authenticity. People from all corners of the entertainment industry, actors, musicians, and even TV hosts were rumored to be on the list. While no official list has been confirmed, that didn't stop the internet from buzzing. Rumors spread like wildfire, with names being thrown around based purely on past associations with Diddy. One of the most surprising names that got tangled in this mess? Ellen DeGeneres. Though her inclusion on the list seems speculative, Ellen DeGeneres' friendship with Diddy has raised some eyebrows. Over the years, Diddy has appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres show several times. Their interactions were usually playful and lighthearted.
I don't see any proof of surfing. I just see you standing there acting like you've surfed.
But now, given the serious nature of Diddy's alleged crimes, those moments are being viewed in a different light. In fact, one tweet from Ellen, where she referred to Diddy as Cuddle McSnugglestuff, has resurfaced, sparking a wave of uncomfortable reactions from the public. It's hard not to feel that the once harmless nickname now carries a much darker undertone. Ellen has remained silent on the issue, but her name continues to pop up in online discussions surrounding Diddy's case. Some internet users are going as far as to claim she may know more than she's letting on. The release of the alleged list has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. For years, Diddy has been a titan in music, fashion, and business, but now his empire is crumbling. His arrest and the subsequent spread of this list have caused a panic among celebrities who were once close to him. Many are scrambling to distance themselves, deleting photos, tweets, and other evidence of their past connections. As the investigation into Diddy's activities deepens, we're starting to see the ripple effects across Hollywood. Stars who once proudly associated with him are now being scrutinized. Could this be the beginning of a larger unraveling in Hollywood's elite circles? That's the million-dollar question. And the list? It could just be the tip of the iceberg. For celebrities like Ellen, the legal ramifications may not be as severe yet. But as more evidence is uncovered, there's a chance that people who were once close to Diddy may be called upon to testify or even face charges themselves, depending on what comes to light.
So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seemed to show up.
So, how deep does this scandal really go? Could Ellen's connection to Diddy be more than just an innocent friendship? Let's find out. Ellen DeGeneres, the friendship under scrutiny. Ellen DeGeneres and Sean Diddy Combs have been friends for years, but recent developments have placed their relationship under a magnifying glass. With Diddy's current legal troubles, which include charges of trafficking and racketeering, people are questioning whether Ellen's connection to the music mogul was as innocent as it once appeared. Over the years, Diddy made several appearances on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, and while their interactions were always seen as playful and humorous, those moments are now being re-examined in a much more critical light. One moment that has really captured public attention is Ellen's 2016 birthday tweet for Diddy, where she referred to him as Cuddle McSnugglestuff. Back then, it was seen as just another one of Ellen's quirky nicknames, but in the wake of Diddy's legal issues, this playful banter now seems eerily inappropriate. Social media exploded with reactions to this tweet, with users expressing discomfort and even joking that Ellen may have known more about Diddy's activities than she let on. Ellen and Diddy's friendship has been very public. He was a frequent guest on her show, with one notable appearance in 2018 where Ellen jokingly chided him for being late to her parties.
Are you going to try to be early?
Yes, I'm trying to be early.
Are you going to be early for my party?
Yes, I am. No.
No.
You know I have to arrive fashionably late.
All right. Not too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too late, please.
What time would you like me there?
At the time, this seemed like harmless fun, but given Diddy's reputation for throwing wild celebrity-studded parties, it now raises questions. Did Ellen simply know Diddy as a fun-loving friend, or was there more to their relationship? These jokes about parties, paired with Diddy's alleged involvement in criminal activities, have fueled speculation that some of these Hollywood gatherings may not have been as innocent as they seemed. Online users are now connecting dots between Diddy's freak-off parties and Ellen's own Hollywood events. Could Ellen have been more closely involved in these elite gatherings than she's letting on? This is the kind of speculation that's gaining traction across social media. Unsurprisingly, Ellen has stayed silent about Diddy's legal issues, even as her nickname for him has taken on a new, uncomfortable meaning. Fans and internet users have been quick to point out how creepy the nickname now feels, given the serious allegations Diddy faces. And while Ellen is no stranger to controversy, especially after accusations about a toxic work environment on her show, this is yet another layer of scandal that's casting a shadow over her public image.
Because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I promise you I'm not going to let you down on this big one.
But what about the internet's role in all of this? Could the viral resurfacing of clips and tweets reveal more about their relationship than we thought? Resurfacing evidence, the internet's role. Clips of Diddy's past appearances on The Ellen DeGeneres Show are also making the rounds on TikTok and Twitter. Some moments that once seemed funny or awkward now feel suspicious. For example, in one episode, Ellen and Diddy discussed his habit of showing up late to her parties. While that exchange was purely comedic at the time, it now invites speculation about what kinds of things were really happening at these events, especially considering the allegations against Diddy's own notorious gatherings. Internet users have also started dissecting old photos of Ellen and Diddy together at various events, fueling theories that these celebrities may have shared more than just casual friendship. Even though Ellen hasn't commented on the resurfaced content, the internet is drawing connections that mainstream media might have overlooked. The resurgence of these clips and tweets has led to a flood of memes, online discussions, and conspiracy theories about the true nature of Ellen and Diddy's relationship.
You see me and you just know I'm a brother.
Love Diddy.
You just love.
Diddy love,
No,
Puffy.
just love.
You know you're gonna bring Diddy and Puffy back.
Reddit threads and TikTok videos are full of users connecting dots, often making wild claims that Ellen might have been more deeply involved in Hollywood's dark side than anyone suspected. While these claims remain unverified, social media has a way of amplifying speculation, and even baseless theories can shape public perception. As a result, Ellen's silence on the issue is only fueling the fire, with people wondering why she hasn't addressed the situation directly. So, could the internet's digging really lead to something bigger? Are these resurfaced moments just coincidences, or do they hint at a deeper connection? We'll take a closer look at Ellen's infamous Hollywood parties and why people are starting to question what really went on behind the scenes. Ellen's Hollywood parties, a deeper dive.
Hello, Sean Diddy Combs. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you. Do you like being scared? No, I'm not gonna scare you.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, I know. I'm not gonna do it. I have to thank you because the last time you were here, you turned me onto Twitter. I knew nothing about Twitter,
Yes.
and now it is so much fun. I'm playing so many games,
Yes.
and I get to give things away and help people out.
You get to connect to the people. You get to.
Hollywood parties are often depicted as glamorous, exclusive events attended by the who's who of the entertainment world. Ellen's parties were no exception. They were known to attract A-list celebrities, including Diddy himself. On several occasions, Ellen joked on her show about how Diddy would always arrive late to her parties, but the fun would truly begin once he showed up. At the time, these exchanges seemed harmless, but in light of recent events, they have raised eyebrows. Some reports and online discussions suggest that these elite gatherings may have been more than just casual hangouts. While there's no direct evidence of wrongdoing at Ellen's parties, conspiracy theories have begun to circulate. People are asking questions about what really happens at these high-profile Hollywood events and whether Ellen knew more about Diddy's alleged misconduct than she's let on. One of the key moments that resurfaced is a 2018 episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show, where Ellen playfully confronted Diddy about his party behavior. In that episode, Ellen teased Diddy for being late to her gatherings, hinting that he was the life of the party and the festivities didn't really start until he arrived. Diddy's response was equally playful, promising Ellen that her next party would be unforgettable.
Because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I promise you I'm not going to let you down on this big one.
But as more details about Diddy's personal life come to light, these once amusing comments are being viewed with much more suspicion. It's important to remember that these interactions were public and, on the surface, seemed innocent. But given the rumors swirling around Diddy's own parties, some people are wondering if there was more going on behind the scenes at Ellen's gatherings as well. The internet has been ablaze with conspiracy theories about Hollywood's elite circles. Many of these theories focus on high-profile figures like Ellen, who are known for hosting star-studded events. Some believe that these gatherings are more than just networking opportunities. They could be environments where inappropriate behavior takes place under the guise of a party.
Are you strict? Do you let, because obviously you can give them anything they want. Do you make them realize that everything is not readily available?
It's a mix of fact and fiction, but the mere association with someone like Diddy, who is currently facing serious accusations, has been enough to fuel the fire around Ellen's events. Could Ellen's involvement go deeper than just attending and hosting parties? What are the legal implications for her as Diddy's investigation unfolds? Legal implications. Could Ellen be investigated? The legal stakes surrounding Sean Diddy Combs' case are sky high. And the implications stretch far beyond just the music mogul himself. Diddy is facing charges related to widespread misconduct, and these accusations have caused a ripple effect throughout Hollywood. The big question is, could Ellen DeGeneres, given her long-standing friendship with Diddy, find herself entangled in the legal fallout?
How are you?
You know how to make an entrance. It's always with sunglasses and then you take them off.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
That's right. You know, I have a question for you.
I'll have an answer.
Do you know how many times I've been on this show?
I'm gonna guess 20. How many?
27 times. 27.
Wow. Wow.
Diddy's case has sparked public interest because of its potential to expose more high-profile individuals, Hollywood figures connected to him, even if only through casual friendships or social circles, may come under scrutiny as prosecutors work to build their case. Legal experts have weighed in on how investigations of this nature often aim to uncover as much about an individual's network as possible. This means that Ellen, who has been photographed with Diddy at parties and events for years, could be questioned or called to testify. While there's no direct indication that Ellen is involved in anything illegal, her association with Diddy has become a point of conversation. Racketeering cases often explore the broader web of connections surrounding the main figure, and anyone who has close ties might find themselves facing legal inquiries. It's important to remember that Ellen has already faced significant public backlash in the past. In 2020, her daytime show was rocked by allegations of a toxic work environment, which severely damaged her reputation and led to a drop in ratings. Now, with her name being brought up in discussions around Diddy's case, it's possible that her past controversies could resurface, painting her in an even more unfavorable light. Even though Ellen's connection to Diddy appears to be largely social, her proximity to him during this tumultuous time has opened the door to speculation. Public opinion could turn against her if she's seen as complicit in any way, even by mere association. Celebrities often distance themselves from scandal, but in Ellen's case, her public friendship with Diddy is already well documented. One of the most concerning aspects of Diddy's legal battle is the far-reaching nature of racketeering cases. Prosecutors often aim to build a case that highlights a pattern of misconduct, and anyone seen as facilitating or covering up that behavior might also be pulled into the investigation. While there's no suggestion that Ellen is involved in any illegal activity, her ties to Diddy and attendance at some of the same social events make her a person of interest in the public's eyes. Federal prosecutors have a history of targeting not just the main suspect, but also their close associates in high-profile cases like this one. It's possible that Ellen could be asked to provide testimony or answer questions about her knowledge of Diddy's activities. This is where things could get tricky for her, as even a perceived association with misconduct could lead to legal or reputational consequences. So, could Ellen really face legal consequences? Or is her reputation the only thing at stake? How will she navigate these public challenges as Diddy's case unfolds? The social and career impact on Ellen's reputation, once untouchable, began to unravel in 2020 when allegations surfaced about a toxic work environment on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. These accusations caused a massive public relations crisis, leading to a loss of viewers and declining ratings. Ellen addressed these allegations on her show, offering apologies and promises to improve, but the damage was done. Her image as a cheerful and benevolent figure took a significant hit. Now, with her association with Diddy being scrutinized, Ellen's brand could suffer even further. Social media has been particularly unkind to her in recent months, with many people wondering why she hasn't distanced herself more openly from Diddy since his legal troubles became public. In the age of cancel culture, public figures must be cautious about their associations, and Ellen's silence on the Diddy situation has not gone unnoticed. Public opinion polls show that Ellen's favorability has dropped significantly since the workplace controversy. The Diddy connection could compound this issue, as many fans and former viewers are expressing disappointment in her continued silence.
Great. So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seemed to show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's that? Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party, though.
Uh-huh.
No, it'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, you know, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
Mm-hmm. And then it will carry on there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then no, I mean the after party.
Mm-hmm. No, I know about them.
On platforms like Twitter and Instagram, users have called out Ellen for not addressing her friendship with Diddy in the wake of his legal battles. Some have even accused her of trying to avoid the subject entirely, which only adds to the perception that she may be hiding something. This situation presents a serious challenge for Ellen's attempts to revive her career. After the end of her talk show in 2022, Ellen has worked on rebranding herself, including releasing a Netflix stand-up special. However, any momentum she was building may be slowed by her connection to Diddy. The longer she remains silent, the more likely the public is to speculate and assume the worst. There are several ways Ellen might attempt to distance herself from the controversy. First, she could release a public statement clarifying her relationship with Diddy and denouncing any illegal activities he may have been involved in. This kind of preemptive action might help her regain some of the trust she's lost. Additionally, Ellen could choose to be more selective about her public appearances and partnerships, ensuring that she is not seen alongside any controversial figures moving forward. Some experts believe that if Ellen acts swiftly and decisively, she could avoid further damage to her career. However, waiting too long to address the issue might allow the speculation to spiral out of control, making it even harder for her to bounce back. Whether or not Ellen can revive her career after this latest controversy is uncertain. Historically, some celebrities have been able to recover from major scandals, while others have not been so lucky. For instance, figures like Tiger Woods managed to regain public favor after a fall from grace, while others like Lance Armstrong never fully recovered. Ellen's trajectory will largely depend on how she handles the next few months, and whether she can convince the public that she remains a trustworthy figure. Could this be the final blow to Ellen's career, or does she still have a chance to rebuild? How deep do the speculations about her involvement with Hollywood's elite really go? Speculations and conspiracy theories. The public's wild theories. One of the most persistent theories circulating online involves secretive Hollywood circles. Many believe that elite parties like those hosted by Diddy and Ellen are not just glamorous social events but cover-ups for darker activities. According to these theorists, these gatherings serve as hubs for high-profile figures to engage in inappropriate behavior, shielded by their wealth and fame.
Halloween's coming up.
Yes.
Is this a true story? I want to know. I heard you're scared of clowns.
No.
I heard that.
Impossible.
Why is it impossible?
Because I'm a black man.
You can be scared.
I have so many other things to be fearful of. A clown is not going to scare me.
Really?
Yes. I'm not afraid of clowns.
But I heard that you were.
While these claims are speculative at best, the internet's ability to blend fact and fiction has caused many to question the true nature of these parties. Some online users have even suggested that Ellen and Diddy's long-standing friendship could indicate deeper involvement in these elite circles. These theories, though unproven, have fueled the narrative that Hollywood's biggest stars may not be as innocent as they appear. Platforms like TikTok, Reddit, and Twitter have become the main sources of these conspiracy theories. Users share videos dissecting Ellen and Diddy's past interactions, analyzing their body language, and revisiting old interviews for hidden clues. These digital detectives often piece together information that mainstream media misses, creating viral content that sparks public curiosity. However, the downside of this rapid spread of information is that it can often blur the lines between what's real and what's imagined. With millions of views and likes on some of these posts, it's easy for speculation to be taken as fact, Theories linking Ellen to larger Hollywood scandals are particularly popular, despite the lack of concrete evidence to support them. While these conspiracy theories might seem far-fetched, they have a real impact on public perception. As more people share and engage with this content, Ellen's reputation continues to be scrutinized. Social media plays a powerful role in shaping how celebrities are viewed, and the viral nature of these posts keeps Ellen's name tied to Diddy's scandal. So, what does this mean for Diddy's once untouchable career? And is there a deeper connection linking him to other high-profile figures with similar allegations? That's exactly what we're about to explore as we dive into Diddy's unsettling links to Jeffrey Epstein, the Epstein connection. Now let's dive into one of the most shocking aspects of the Diddy case, the growing conspiracy theories linking him to Jeffrey Epstein. Both men stand accused of deeply disturbing operations involving the exploitation and manipulation of vulnerable individuals, which has led many to draw parallels between their cases. First off, the accusations against Diddy share some eerie similarities to those levied against Epstein. Both men are alleged to have used their wealth, power, and vast networks to exploit women and young people. Epstein's notorious parties on his private island involved high-profile guests, underage girls, and allegations of sexual trafficking on an international scale. Diddy, while not accused of the same kind of global trafficking, is said to have hosted similar freak-off parties, where drugs, manipulation, and sexual abuse were rampant. Some conspiracy theorists argue that Diddy's parties were smaller scale but reflected the same power dynamics and exploitation as Epstein's infamous gatherings. In both cases, we see a pattern of using social influence to draw in not only victims but other powerful individuals who either turned a blind eye or participated. For many conspiracy theorists, the parallels are too striking to ignore. Conspiracies run wild when high-profile figures like Diddy and Epstein are involved, largely because of the secrecy surrounding their personal lives and the hidden nature of their alleged crimes. In the case of Epstein, leaked flight logs and testimonies revealed a long list of famous guests, from politicians to actors. The question some are now asking is, was Diddy on that list? Could he have been involved in similar activities? As of now, no one has uncovered any verifiable proof of Diddy visiting Epstein's island, but in the court of public opinion, that hasn't stopped the rumors from spreading. Some argue that the legal trouble Diddy now finds himself in could be a result of trying to cover up connections to a much larger, more sinister network, a theory that draws disturbing parallels to how Epstein operated before his arrest.
Well, I have kept this secret for like 14 years. I mean, the first time I experienced it was 2010.
One of the most gripping conspiracy theories about both Diddy and Epstein is the idea that they ran blackmail networks. In Epstein's case, it's widely speculated that his lavish parties were a front for a larger operation designed to capture compromising material on the rich and powerful. Hidden cameras, secret recordings, and vulnerable guests. These were allegedly used to exert control over high-profile individuals. Similarly, some conspiracy theorists believe that Diddy's freak-off parties could have served the same purpose. The theory goes that these parties weren't just for Diddy's pleasure, but were elaborate traps set up to blackmail others. The events were allegedly recorded, with video evidence of powerful guests engaging in illegal or immoral acts. This supposed leverage could be used for business deals, political favors, or simply as insurance to keep people loyal. Of course, like many conspiracy theories, this one is rooted in speculation rather than concrete evidence. But given Epstein's well-known use of blackmail, many believe Diddy might have adopted a similar strategy, using his influence to manipulate not just victims, but fellow celebrities and business leaders.